Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from South Florida. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. It's a first carry for the veteran, Raheem Mostert. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly...
The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Third and long.
Get set. Ready, set.
From the gun, here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going to go. It's Tua. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And on the carry, this is Ezekiel Elliott. He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll stick with Elliott. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. Third and 6.
Yeah, here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Get set. Set.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Get right here.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
That's taken in. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's...
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
By DeMarvion Overshown, a 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 45-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
I don't mind the play call, Mike. We've seen him on this possession have a lot of success through the air. So now you try to change it up and think the defense is selling out to stop the pass. Just try to sneak a draw in there. Not much luck. They're able to take him down for a loss.
He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take it.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Dak facing third and long. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So after one, 14-7 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. So on fourth down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger. Braxton Berrios, deep to return. This fielded inside the 35. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Ready. Out.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. He'll manage only a couple. Donovan Wilson will bring him down. Hook him up on a second down and 8.
Ready. Right.
Back to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Go ahead. Ready, set.
They are going for it. It's Tagovailoa. And that is brought in. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Miami. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Dak to throw. That's complete to Elliott.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd and a yard.
Yeah, here we go.
Throwing is Prescott. In trouble, and down he goes. 3rd and long. Back to throw is Prescott. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Javon Holland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he's in. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Dolphins. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Big gain of 27 yards. What a way to open the drive.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, Prescott. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the Dolphins will take over at their own 14-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and now it's 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw He brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
To return, it is Turpin. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Take over 1st and 10 at the Dolphins' 46-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Prescott. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Javon Holland.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Waddle's first catch. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Play action. Tagovailoa. The throw on the run is complete. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 36 yards. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Miami. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been